Hi guys, Tablante here, and I'm back to review another monitor made by ASUS. So for tonight, well, it's tonight, evening already outside, we're gonna review the ASUS PA27AC. That's not it. This is a different monitor. All right, this is a bigger monitor. This is one of their 32-inch models. But I'm here to review a smaller version, and it's still one of their ProArt monitors, so it should come out pretty good. By the way, my featured image for the background is none other than Nana Kuronoma. I shot her a few months ago when she was here in Manila. She shot us in the beach. But anyway, so I'm just gonna swap this out with the 27AC. All right. Okay, so a couple of days ago, I picked this up from ASUS's office in Ortigas, and it's both intimidating and exciting to see huge boxes of gadgets. So it comes along in the condos, and oh my god, it's so big. Okay, so remember a couple of months ago, I did a review on this baby, the PA32UC. Okay, so I'm sure you've seen that video. I will still put a link in this current video to link to that video, but for now we are going to look at its little brother, the PA27AC. All right, they're basically both of the same type, except this is a smaller one, and we can compare the form factors of both. Since more or less these guys will perform the same way, we can more or less take a look at how they fit in a particular working environment, or in a working studio, or in an editing area. All right, so yeah, well, before I swap out the monitors, let's talk about the physicality of this thing. All right, I'm just gonna bring it out. All right, one thing that makes the ProArt series unique is big ass stand. Yeah, pretty sturdy, just to hold for big monitors like these. So, plunk. Okay, so when you attach big monitors like these, you always have to find out where the latches are so you don't accidentally drop the monitor. Alright, so yeah, okay, more time lapse. Back to audio. The bezels are so small. I mean, they could actually max out the size of the screen up to the edges. Alright, so of course, this is the size, 27 inches, very heavy stand, just to make sure this monitor doesn't topple over when it shakes. Okay, and what's nice about it also, it's the stand is spring-loaded as well, so you wouldn't have a hard time moving the monitor up and down, left or right, so it's relatively easy. At the same time, it's not too loose, so that it doesn't just shake off the moment you accidentally nudge it. Okay, so let's see what else we can find out of this monitor. Sorry, my place is rather small, so you see these boxes stacked up. We'll compare the other monitor with each other in a bit. Okay, so there. So here you have several connectors for your USBs, and then several connectors for HDMI inputs. There are 3 HDMI inputs for this. It has a USB port extender, so you can have more USB ports for your USB 3 ports for your PC. Okay, so with that, without further ado, we will swap it out with my current monitor. Okay, wow, moving around big monitors like this is no joke, but it's exciting to work with this kind of technology with you, especially for photographers such as myself. We have particular needs for our workspaces and for the color that our monitors produce, and I'm very happy with how ASUS has been producing their monitors. It's very crisp, and the colors are pretty accurate, especially after you do color calibration. Now, color calibration, may I digress a little bit, you still need to calibrate and match how the color space is, your video card is, and that has to align it to how the color is being chucked out of your monitor still. So no matter how good your monitor is, you still need to calibrate, okay? Just a note. So I'm still moving around the monitor, so we will time lapse and speed this up. Now, despite the smaller size, it's 27 inches, but really gives to them 27 is still big for most monitor use. So as you can see, I opened up Yuna again. You gotta love the detail, and the responsiveness of the screen is actually pretty nice. You get lots of details out of that. Yeah, so nice. You hear all sorts of jargon and abbreviations of whatever, LCDs, LEDs, or whatever. Then one of the known or one of the common things that chuck out from most these monitors is IPS. So when they say it's IPS, it's supposed to be better, but what is IPS? You could also Google it, just to get more details out of that. There are a lot more geekier articles about it, but IPS stands for in-plane switching. For the creative professionals such as myself, it becomes an important factor because, simply put, it gives for blacker blacks, whiter whites, and a better color definition as each color changes, or as it flows from one color to the other in a particular display. One of the highlights of the PA27AC, there's 100% coverage of the sRGB color gamut. So what does that mean for a photographer? Because color gamuts are the definition of colors. So there are different types of gamuts. There's sRGB, Adobe RGB, and so on and so forth. And each gamut has a particular color space of how much color it can handle, or how much colors it can define. And each monitor approximates as much colors as it can from a particular gamut. So if you are working with a sRGB color space for your images, you can expect 100% color accuracy with the PA27AC. Also, another feature is picture-in-picture, so you can have multiple sources streaming into the monitor and it can display one picture within one display. Okay, alright, so we're gonna be showing how the picture-in-picture works in this in the PA27AC. I have a secondary source here, which is also my ASUS laptop, by the way. Thank you guys. Which I've uploaded a YouTube video of my other review or other tips, so you go watch that. So how do we turn it on? So there's a toggle switch behind the monitor. It's a little thumbstick, very short thumbstick, which brings up this menu over here. Click this, and then you move along the toggle switches, and you can see picture-in-picture and picture-by-picture settings. So you can go that source. So you turn it on first, picture-in-picture. Boing. We can position right top, left top, and bam! You could see the same display right over here. So if you're working with multiple sources, such as another laptop connected to the monitor, it can do that, guys. Amazing! I've actually never seen, well, I've seen this happen on most TVs if you go along appliance stores and you go, but I've never really toyed around with such a feature, especially for a monitor, especially for a working monitor. So, but this is cool, huh? You could just put the laptop over there, and I have no direct use for it as of the moment, but it's such a nifty feature. Another useful feature of the PA27AC is the built-in blue light filter. Now, what is the blue light thing all about? So there was this study that most LCD monitors are harmful to the eyes because of the emitting blue light. So ASUS tried to solve that dilemma by putting in a blue light filter. So it actually changes the color display a little bit. So you could see that by pressing here. So you can adjust it in various levels. As you can see, it makes the screen a little bit darker, at the same time a little slightly yellowish to combat the supposed blue light. Alright, so this is level 4. But for me, I wouldn't exactly use level 4 at this point. So you could decrease and decrease up until level 0. It's really up to you how you want to combat blue light. It's built in with this monitor. An interesting thing about Pro Art monitors like these is that you could actually tilt it vertically, you could pivot it vertically, but I can't exactly show it now. Insert fail. But you could turn it vertically, it just doesn't fit in my workspace. Alright, and also before I forget, you know, what a trademark of the Pro Art series is the pretty imposing big base. So it's pretty big. It eats up a little bit on your table, so make sure you have ample space. Why is it there? It's sturdy, it's heavy, it's made to hold up a monitor such as this. Overall, the PA27AC, like its bigger brother, the PA32UC, packs a wallop and, you know, performs quite well. And if you're the creative professional who is pretty particular with their colors and the performance, this is a monitor for you. You just have to make a little bit space for you in your workspace to handle such a big beauty such as that. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Please like if you like this video. Please comment below if you want to see other stuff, if you guys are suggesting other things for me to review, and subscribe for more videos. Alright, and for other social media, you can find me, Tablante Photography, in Instagram, and if you want to go to my website, jtablantephotography.com, and for my blogs in adventures in photography, there's jtablante.com only. Right, see you guys next video.